dryness and things like that, acne that doesn't go away, so easy for you to gain weight and difficulty in losing the weight. You could have difficulty in sleeping even at night. All these could be signs that your hormones are not properly balanced. It doesn't have to be that you have hormonal imbalance, then your periods have to be irregular. You could have hormonal imbalance and your periods are just okay. So sometimes you need to be extra and have a seasonal habit of checking your hormones, even just the basic one. And another hormonal imbalance that we don't talk about, we are not just talking about sex hormones, I mean estrogen and progesterone. No, I'm even talking about hormones like insulin and the natural hormones that are allowing you to be able to handle stress better and to be able to metabolize your glucose better, so you don't fall even in just being overweight and obese most of the time. Now, all these issues around hormonal imbalance have to be corrected, because if you don't correct hormonal imbalance, it has a risk of coming with extra issues and challenges. These are just extra symptoms or extra complications of hormonal imbalances. But one that I want to put a very big heads up on, when I discovered this, I said, no, this is something every lady should know, that we need to correct our hormones. We should not take it lightly, because over 97% of risk factors for breast cancer are because of hormonal imbalances. Now, if you just correct that part of your life, that part of your health, you are able to reduce your risk by significant percents, more than genetics, more than environmental factors. And we know breast cancer is taking the lives of so many people around us, and is even complicating the lives of so many. Now, we are able to control that just by making sure that we control our hormones as well. And like I said, fat cells are fueling your hormonal imbalance. So as part of reducing your breast cancer risk, you also need to look at your weight. You also need to look at your overweight and obesity and look at, how can I control this? How can I get rid of this challenge? Because again, breast cancer is not something we should keep quiet about. And there are natural ways you can do to control your hormones. We have minerals and nutrients that are important when it comes to controlling your hormones, but also activities like exercising, getting enough sleep. Those are also very important parts of your lifestyle, healthier lifestyle, so that you can be able to run away from those challenges. We'll see the vitamin D and omega-3s and maca and how they're very vital when it comes to balancing your hormones. And these are some of the supplements that definitely helped me a lot in my journey as well. But we also know about fibroids. If you are in the room right now, you're listening to this session, and you have been affected, either personally or someone you know, by fibroids, just put number 1 in the chat. I just want you guys to see how many of us are affected by this fibroid issue. And I'll be the first one to put a number 1, because I remember after my second pregnancy, I was diagnosed with a fibroid. Of course, it was not a very big one, I thank God, but I know it's something that could have been growing a lot more if I didn't start to correct it. I see a lot of people putting number 1. It could be yourself. It could be someone you know, your sister or your cousin or anybody has been affected by fibroids. Now, they say 70 to 80% of women will get a fibroid by the age of 50. Guys, this is a very big risk that we have. Among 10 people, 8 people will get fibroids. Why? Because we live in a world where women, young women, they start getting periods, they get to puberty very earlier than they used to in the past. So you get a lot of years where you're exposed to too much of that estrogen as well. And the hormones are one of the biggest factors that fuel the growth of the fibroids. And again, we take time to start getting pregnant, to start reproducing. Now, this is one of the biggest risk factors for fibroids as well. But the bad thing about fibroids is we see people getting different stages of it. We see some of them very tiny, like a small egg, but it could be as big as a baby. You could be thinking someone is pregnant, but probably they just have fibroids in their uterus. Now, the bad thing about this is if you remove it and you have not gone to the underlying cause, it's so easy for it next year to come back again. Because again, our medicine and the treatment of diseases as doctors, we don't focus on root causes. And that is why I'm passionate about what I do right now, because it focuses us into helping people by going to the root cause of the issues and handling them from there. I know there's a stage where you get your fibroid, probably it's too big, probably it has a lot of complication, and you have to get it surgically removed. But even if you need to do that, make sure you're dealing with the underlying cause by proper supplementation and proper nutrition. Because if you don't, you'll be surprised just in a year or two, another one is discovered. So without handling the underlying causes, you're not really going to the root of the issue. Now we have ovarian cysts as well, the tumors that could be happening in your ovaries. I had one type of this, but mine was a bit different. It was PCOS. That is polycystic ovarian syndrome. Probably you've heard about it. It's something that is very common apparently. 1 in 10 women get it, but most of them don't even know they have it, even if they have the symptoms. And most of the symptoms that people have when they have PCOS, the first one is infertility, failure to conceive. And the failure to conceive is mainly because you're not ovulating. If you have PCOS, it means you have difficulty in taking your eggs to full maturity. So as they're growing in your ovaries, there's a delay, developmental delay that happens, and they stuck as follicles. And that is why you end up with very small cysts in your ovary. That is what makes the name called polycystic ovarian syndrome. Now, this syndrome is associated with insulin resistance. So most of the time you'll have people overweight who have PCOS. They have very irregular periods. I remember I used to have extremely irregular periods that sometimes would go on and on for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And then sometimes I get nothing for 4 months. When you get nothing, it's all good. But when you are getting daily, day in, day out periods, overflow of the periods, too much, sometimes too little, but also it could be too much. In some moments, I remember you wear your pad, 30 minutes later, you have even dated yourself because of how much comes out in just one go. Now, I don't know about you if you have gone through such a challenge, but PCOS is one of the things that could cause something like that. But also fibroids, they could cause overbleeding. For someone who is around 40 plus, even cancers, cervical cancers, could cause vaginal bleeding that is probably too much, or it's not easily explained. Now, you need to be extra when it comes to your symptoms, when it comes to your period and all the issues that you could be facing, and go and do the checkup so you can be able to know what is the underlying cause of what I'm getting. The results that I'm getting should not be ignored. Now, for my case, I went to the doctors. My professor said, this is something that has no cure medically. You know, that is why you need to be on top of things when it comes to your health, because the doctors don't have all the answers. These diseases, most of them, they don't have any cure. You just can manage them on the outside, but you cannot cure them. The only hope that you have is to equip your body so it can be able to fight more against whatever that it's facing. Now, when it comes to medicine, one thing they give someone who has PCOS is these birth control pills. Why? So that because they want to make your periods a bit more normal, a bit more stable. But we know there's a lot of issues that are coming from these birth control pills. Actually, there's a doctor who was speaking just a few weeks ago, and she said, one of the reasons why we have a lot of people, men and women, facing hormonal imbalances right now is because of the pill that their parents took. Because the pill was introduced around 1970s, in the 70s. Now we have people who are born from their parents who use the pill, and they face hormonal imbalances just in very early ages. Because these side effects will not just go to yourself, they'll even go to your generations, because they change the way your body behaves. And we know there's a lot of other issues and side effects. It's not something that is highly recommended for someone to use on a continuous basis, because it could cause a big issue in your hormones, and even it could worsen your hormonal imbalances. Now, another issue, I'll speak about what I used and how it helped me, but another issue that women face a lot is PID. And PID could present itself in different ways. These are infections that are untreated, and then they escalate into inflammatory disease, meaning your whole reproductive system is inflamed. And it could cause pain, it could cause backache. Sometimes you could have pus coming out as discharge. It could be greenish discharge, yellowish discharge. Sometimes you get pain during urination or during intercourse. And all those issues could present themselves because of PID. Now, this is another tricky disease because, again, it could vary a lot in how it presents itself. But the severity of it could even cause infertility by blocking of your tubes and things like that. Now, again, it's not something to ignore. It's something to consider and to know that I have the risk of getting inflammation in my pelvic area. So how can I use anti-inflammatory nutritious products that will help me get rid of all the inflammations that could get me to PID? Okay, so this is one of the issues that are also causing issues to women, but also menopausal. And this menopause period is not just over 50. We start from the age of 40, where you have the perimenopausal season. And you're not supposed to tolerate your life. We are not here just to make sure that you live forever. No, that is not our goal. But our goal is for you to maximize your days, to maximize your energy, to enjoy every stage of your life. So you don't have to tolerate all this time of 40 to 50, waiting for menopause and living a life of desperation because you have low energy, you don't have good memory, hot flashes, irregular periods, vaginal dryness, and all these issues are causing havoc in your health. You can do something about it and enjoy this period of your life and not tolerate it. And even for people who have gone past menopause, we have proper nutrition that can help you enjoy that period of your life. But of course, we cannot talk about health and not speak about NCDs, because still non-communicable diseases are the leading causes of death among women. Cardiovascular health issues, your heart, your blood circulation is the #1 cause of death among women right now. And in general, it's causing 7 in 10 deaths. As we speak, every second, more than one person dies because of non-communicable diseases. So yes, even as a lady, you must consider, how is your cardiovascular health? How are you preventing yourself from getting into a bigger risk of getting diabetes, of getting cancer, and all these other issues? But also your mental health. As ladies, we have a lot on our plates. And without you remembering yourself, it's so easy to get yourself into depression, to find that you have anxiety all the time and you can't handle your things just because your brain and your body is not relaxed. Now, we have proper things you can do, the ways you can add value to your nutrition to be able to get around that. So I'll very quickly talk about what are the issues that are causing all these health challenges and how can we overcome them? How can we run around them and be able to take better care of our health? Because I believe your health does not come from inside. I mean, it does not come from outside. Your health or lack of your health, it comes from the inside. What we do in our bodies, how we equip our bodies is what will say that you'll be healthy or you'll be unhealthy. Now, the two main areas we need to consider, the first is nutrition. Are you getting proper nutrition? And the second is your toxic overload and free radical damage. How are you helping your body handle the toxicity that you're exposed to every single day? Because we cannot run away from it. We cannot run away from the free radicals that are coming or are bombarding our bodies every single day. We get them from just our normal metabolism, from the sunlight, from our lack of sleep, our stress, all the preservatives we eat in our foods, all of that, they bring in what we call free radicals. And they come in and they try to destroy our healthy cells. And this is what causes diseases, and it causes premature aging. It's not that you live forever, I say again, but premature aging does not look good on anybody. We want you to look your best until you're not here in your life, you're not alive. So you can be able to do that by making sure that you are removing the free radical damage in your system. Like all those areas, all those things that you see on the screen are causes that are giving your body too much of that free radical. Now your bodies could be getting more toxins, more free radicals than its natural ability to handle that. And we need the liver to be our primary detoxifying organ that will get rid of the free radical damage, will get rid of the toxins we put in our bodies, the toxins we breathe from our lungs, we apply on our skin and all that. Now, if we put in too much more than the liver's ability, then there will be excess. And that excess will be stored in our system. And when it's stored in our system, it will cause toxicity. You could be feeling like my immunity is going low, my hormones are all over the place, I don't have energy as I used to. And the main issue could just be you need to help your body to detox even better. Because imagine your liver is not even functioning best because you have too much fat around the liver because of overweight and obesity. Now it's reducing your natural ability of the liver to function. And at the same time, you could be taking alcohol. Again, alcohol reduces your natural ability of the liver to function. It could be, you don't drink enough water. If you don't drink enough water, over 2.5 liters for a lady, it means your natural ability to detox is also very low. You don't exercise. You don't get to sleep 7 hours every single day. It means your natural ability to detox and cleanse itself is very low. You need to support your body. You need to help your body get rid of those toxins, as you would help your car take it to servicing so that you can get rid of that dirty oil and all the dirty things that it produces so that it can function in its optimal functioning. Now, if you ask yourself, how are you helping your body detox? Probably you don't even have good answers about that. It could mean that you are facilitating your body to age quicker than it needs to. You are facilitating your body to get diseases more than it needs to, especially the non-communicable diseases. You can do something about that today by helping your body detox better. But when it comes to nutrition, we know our bodies, God designed us with the natural ability to heal itself. But we need to get the right nutrition. Most of the time, we don't eat the way we're supposed to. We eat too little of what we need to and too much of what we don't need. And at the end of the day, our bodies are lacking. You could be so much full and even feeling like bloated because of too much eating. But at the end of the day, your cells could be lacking. Your cells could be starving because they're not getting the vitamins, they're not getting the minerals, what they need. Now, one thing that is an issue in our society right now, we are fed by the food industry that pays no attention to health. The people who are making your food, your vegetables, they don't care so much about the nutritional value. They care about how big it will look, how lovely it will be, for how long it will stay looking lovely so that you can pay the most for it. But also the health industry, it doesn't pay attention to food. Most doctors don't even know the connection between good food and healing your body. Now you have to be the one educating yourself. You have to be the one adding to yourself what you need to be able to bridge that gap between what the doctor cannot do and even what your nutrition cannot do. Now, we can do that by making sure that we are getting the right nutrition, because our diet could be lacking sometimes because we don't eat enough. You don't eat enough fish that has enough omega-3 for you to be able to get the omega-3 that you need to get the anti-inflammatory benefits of omega-3 in your system. You could be needing to supplement just because you're not getting enough from the foods you're getting. Imagine the time it takes for the food from the plantation that it was grown in to your plate. How long is that transport? What about your cooking? How much of the nutrients are getting destroyed in the process? Now, you're not getting enough as you think. If I'm getting a plate, probably 5 spoons of vegetables, how much of vitamin C am I getting from there? Most of the time, we over imagine. So yes, it's important that you eat healthy and you make sure your plate has all the colors of the rainbow. But at the end of the day, you must supplement because you're not getting enough. You must supplement as well because you exercise. When you exercise, you're getting a lot of minerals out of your system. Now, if you not refuel back, your body is lacking. Actually, they say if you're not supplementing correctly, even don't exercise, because you could be causing more harm than good to your body. So because you exercise, because you want the benefits of exercise, which one of them is longevity, is for you to live longer just by exercising. And I'm not talking 2 hours in the gym. No, even just 20, 30 minutes in a day in your sitting room, that could be very enough for you to get the longevity benefits of exercises. You supplement because you're always on the go. Sometimes you skip breakfast because you're busy, you're taking your kids to school, or you need to go do whatever that you need to do, and you skip lunch, or you just grab something quick. But at the end of the day, your cells are starving. They don't care that you have to go work. They don't care that you have to meet a certain client. Your cells need nutrition. So you're always on the go. Sometimes you don't get enough just because you're busy. But if your cells are starving, it could catch up with you and sometimes cause you issues, like all the issues that we spoke about, because you're not getting enough nutrition. Your minerals need to be replenished. As ladies, we lose a lot. We lose a lot of minerals. Sometimes we eat our food and after that we take coffee or we take Coca-Cola or whatever soft drink, and that can deplete calcium from your bones, can deplete minerals like zinc from your system. So at the end of the day, you're eating less, but at the same time, you're drinking things that are depleting minerals. So you need to supplement so you can replenish what your body is lacking, so you can still be in a normal and get what your body needs. And that is why this doctor from Harvard said, on top of eating healthy, on top of making sure your plate is looking beautiful with all the colors of the rainbow, you need to include a dietary supplement as part of your healthy diet. So that is what we are advocating right now. And I've seen this benefit in my own life. I've seen this benefit in the way that I reverse my own issues as well because of proper supplementing. Now, when it comes to supplementing, it could be confusing. What can I use? What could be the most important thing to be using? What company should I choose even? And I'm standing here speaking to you because I found the company you can rely on. We are talking about the aloe vera company of Forever Living Products. It's a company that has been doing this for over 46 years. Most companies are just coming in, jumping in the wagon because they're seeing that, okay, nutrition is something that people are loving right now, especially after COVID. Most companies started making nutritional supplements, and they were not even talking about that for years. But we want a company that has been doing it for ages, and they have been studying and studying their products for ages, and they know what they're doing. Now, when it comes to Forever, it's a company that has been doing it for over 46 years. And when it comes to quality, that is the first thing we never compromise on. So you are assured that I'm not only using a supplement that can help me, but a supplement that has the best combination to give me the best benefits, and it's safe in my body, that it will give me the benefits without causing any harm in my system. Now, most companies, they'll not think so much about what goes on, what goes in their supplements or in their products. And I've seen this by actually visiting the company and visiting the background, the backdrop of what it takes in the making of these products. And I'm still impressed all these years on. But all our supplements, they're not drugs. They're not there to treat anything. Yes, they can reverse an issue, not because they're drugs, but because your body has the natural ability to heal itself. I was able to correct my issue because my body got the right tools to heal itself. So supplementing will give your body the right tools to be able to equip, to be able to improve in the way that it fights, in the way that it recovers, and the way that it rejuvenates itself to heal your body. So yes, things can be reversed. And I'm going to share with you the supplements and drinks that I recommend for you to be using, but also for someone you know, because these are the main ones when it comes to women health. These are the basics when it comes to women health. We have a lot of products, but I'm going to just be speaking about a few before we finish our talk right now. The first one is our aloe vera drinks, because we are known as the aloe vera company because we are the leading company in producing products that are from aloe vera and also distributing aloe vera based products. Now, we only use the inner gel. The picture you're looking at there, it has the inner aloe and it has the greenish outer layer. Most companies, they produce aloe vera drinks that are greenish in color because they use even the outer part. But all our aloe vera drinks, they use only the inner gel. That is the most nutritious, that has the most medicinal value for your body. Now, aloe vera has a lot of benefits. That's why it was called a miracle plant long before Forever even started making aloe vera-based products. Now, Forever just found the best way to make it in a way that you get the best concentration, the best benefit of aloe for your insides, so that you can be able to get the natural benefits of cleansing your body. We spoke about detoxification, helping your liver's ability to get rid of those free radical damage. Now, aloe has that natural ability to be a natural detox drink. So it will help you get rid of all those free radical damage. It will help you cleanse your system. It will improve your liver's functioning, your kidneys functioning, so that you can be able to get rid of toxins easier. It will improve your gut health. Now, we know our health starts and ends in our gut. We have a lot of people who want to heal their bodies, but they forget about their guts. They don't pass stool every day. They have too much bloating. They have gas issues, and they're wondering, why am I unhealthy? That is the first reason. That is the first area you need to concentrate. To heal your body, you need to start with your gut. We have people who have hormonal issues, women who have hormonal issues, just because their gut health is not clean. They need to clean their gut, and then their hormonal issues will disappear. So the first place you need to start with is your gut health. And the aloe vera gel will do that a lot for you. We have people who have had gas issues, bloating, too much bloating, people who have constipation issues, acidity issues, who have so much benefit from drinking the aloe vera gel. And if you're a new person listening to me right now, I'll tell you, start with taking at least 3 aloe vera gels in a month. And actually, in about 20 days, take 3 bottles of aloe vera gel. Don't just take 1 bottle and expect magic to happen from it. No, take at least 3 bottles of aloe and drink them consistently. You will see the benefits that you're seeing people sharing there. There's someone who is facing difficulty passing stool. Even blood would come out when they're going for the number 2. But now they're getting normal stool. We have people who have had gas issues and constipation until they pass stool only once in 3 weeks. Imagine that scenario. How can you have good hormones with that situation? It's so difficult. So you need to start by healing your gut. And it will give you the benefit of your immunity as well. Your immunity will get stronger. It will add so much value in your energy levels as well. You'll be surprised how much you're tolerating your days. You know, sometimes you just think that is your normal, but just because you have not felt how it feels to operate with high energy levels, start taking aloe. You'll notice a huge difference in your energy levels, in your health in general, immunity, and just how your body is able to cleanse itself and perform at your optimal functioning. So ladies, that's the first one. But also when it comes to our aloe drinks, especially for ladies, we not miss talking about berry nectar, because it's our aloe variation that has added cranberries. And cranberries are so powerful for women, not just because of your urinary tract health. I spoke about UTIs. Even just yesterday, I met someone who was telling me, I get so much recurrent UTI. She had just finished the antibiotic dosage 2 weeks ago. And then she was feeling like her back was paining and her lower abdomen was paining. So she went for another checkup, and they told her, you have a lot of bacteria. You have UTI. Now, this is common for a lot of women around menopausal area and even around the pubertal area, the early womanhood time. Now, you need to be using this aloe berry nectar. What it will do, because of the cranberries that it has, it will cause your body to not be able to grow bacteria in your urinary tract. You know, because your body has to have a certain state for bacteria to want to stay there. Now, when you take the aloe berry nectar, it will change the way that your bodies allow bacteria to stay there. So the cranberries in there, they are very, very important for your urinary tract health. And that is the product I recommend any lady to be taking. Why? because the cranberries and the apples that are added are also very anti-inflammatory. We spoke about PID, we spoke about inflammations that are happening, all the tumors, all the cysts that could be happening in a woman's reproductive system, they need anti-inflammatories. And aloe berry nectar is one of the strongest anti-inflammatory drinks that we have. So I highly recommend it for anybody who wants a better health in their reproductive health. Now, another thing that is very important for women, especially because we are the ones who give birth. And the whole process of giving birth, we put on a lot of weight. When we are breastfeeding, we eat a lot, and that's natural that we gain weight. I am one person who also went through that. And as African women, that is something that we say, it's so normal, it's okay, don't even bother, think about it, don't worry about it. It's okay not to worry about it in the beginning, but there comes a time where you have to think about your weight. Yes, you gained weight because you wanted to breastfeed. I did that. I breastfed exclusively all my children for 6 months without drinking any other thing than breast milk. But after a while, I was able to go back to my health and look at it and say, what can I do to get my health back in order? Because I was around 65 kilos before conceiving. But after my first pregnancy, I went up to around 85 kgs. That is 20 kilos extra that I gained in just 5 months of breastfeeding. So I know what it feels like to have to eat all you can eat, to have everything that you want and all that, and end up gaining weight. But I know there's a lot of women here who have not gotten pregnant, but they have gone through overweight and obesity. They're facing that because of whatever lifestyle that we are having, because it's so easy for women to emotionally eat. Even men do that, but especially for women. So we overeat very often because we are just not feeling well, because of the hormones that are happening all over the place in our menses. Imagine you have PMS, and then the solution is you have your ice cream, you have your burger, whatever it is. Now your body will keep on adding the weight and causing even more and more of that hormonal imbalances to happen in your system. Now, our programs, we have 2 programs for weight loss, C9 and F15, that are highly equipped to help someone get their health back in control, lose weight in a very healthy way. We don't want you to get in a suicidal diet, ending up getting yourself into ulcers and things like that, and even bigger complications. Now, our programs are balanced, nutritionally balanced, to help you lose weight without compromising your health, while you're getting enough proteins, while you're getting energy, while you're cleansing your system at the same time. Because our bodies have the tendency to put on weight and to hold on to the weight if our toxicity is high. So we have a lot of people, you see that Fit Mama Rafia, a mom of 2, who again gained over 20 kilos, and she was able to lose that weight and now looking like a 16-year-old because of our amazing programs. We have this amazing lady, Naomi from Kenya, who again transformed her look. Just look at that. She went from over 96 kilos to 78 just by using our C9 and F15 programs. Now we have a lot of people who have given up on weight loss, whether it's after conceiving or even before. But you see people who are able to transform their looks like that. And it just tells you and confirms on you that when you have the right program, it's possible. And it's actually important, because overweight and obesity is the front door ticket to cancers, to high blood pressure, to diabetes, and so many other complications, joint health issues and things like that. So don't just get comfortable because everybody around you is also overweight and obese. No, you can do something about it. And we have the right tools to help you. I was able to correct, of course, my health, not just once. After my first pregnancy, my second pregnancy, and now after my third. And I thank God I have been able to maintain my pre-pregnancy weight. If I can do it, you can do it too. It's possible, it's worth it, and it's important for your personal health, for your family, because your family needs you to be here so that you can take care of them even better and better. Now you need to take care of your health so that you can improve your chances of being here and your chances of overcoming the non-communicable diseases. But when you're doing this program, the C9 program, it will do so much more than helping you lose weight. It will help you get healthier periods. It will help you with your hormonal balances. We have people who are not conceiving just because of hormonal issues. And after doing the C9, they were able to correct that and they conceived. So again, I say for anyone looking to conceive, start with C9 as well, and then go into correcting your hormones, correcting your reproductive health by using the right supplements. Because when you cleanse your body, it actually can do so much more of what it was designed to do. And now let me go to other supplements that are important for women. And the first one I'll speak about is Vitalize Women. Again, it was designed for a lady. It comes with all the needs of a lady in mind. When you look at the first ingredients, apple powder, passion powder, and the Shisandra berry, these are there to calm your system. Like I said, women, we have a lot of issues on our plate. It's so easy for us to get stress and be difficulty to handle that stress. So when you use Vitalize for Women, it actually calms your body down. It relaxes your body, allowing you to handle all that you need to handle. But also it has the vitamins and the minerals that are important to you as a lady, like vitamin B6, B12, C, D, and E, which will touch from your PMS, your hormonal balance, your nervous system, relaxing your body and giving you a good mood balance. It will touch your immunity, your skin health because of the vitamin C. It will boost your calcium absorption because for women, we need a lot of extra of that calcium. And it also has calcium inside. So it means it will give you what it needs. Women, we need a lot of magnesium in our systems. We have people who are facing pain during their periods just because they are very low on magnesium. Now, when you take magnesium, it also relaxes your body, allowing you to sleep even better. We have people who are facing insomnia as women because of hormonal issues and just probably the pre-menopausal season of their life. When you use Vitalize for Women, it will even help you to relax and to sleep better. But also vitamin E inside it, it's so good for menopausal symptoms. The hot flashes, the low memory, not being able to control your hormones and things like that. Perimenopausal symptoms and menopausal symptoms will be controlled when you're using your Vitalize for Women. And it's so easy to use. You just take 2 tablets in the morning, 2 tablets in the evening, and you're good to go. You just swallow them with water and you get all the vitamins and minerals that are designed for you as a lady. And also, we have so many people using this supplement and getting so many benefits from it. This was one of my customers who was telling me my hormonal issues, my PMS have disappeared because they were using this supplement. So it's a supplement designed for women. And you as a lady, you must be taking it so that you can improve your health as a woman. And then we have maca, the magic superfood called maca. This is a root that grows naturally in the Peru region, and we don't have it as food in our region. So we can only have it as a supplement. And they just compress it into powder form, and then they compress it into a tablet that you can easily take, so that you can get all the benefits of maca like you're looking at on the screen. Maca will act on your brain. It will relax your brain. Even for people who have depression, anxiety, and things like that, it will reduce that. It will help you to handle stress as well. It will give you energy, just the normal stamina and energy. We have people who are so used to being low on energy. They're tired all the time. You cannot do what you need to do in your days because your energy levels are low. You have probably the vaginal dryness issues, low libido, no desire at all. Again, we have a lot of women complaining about this. I don't have the sexual desire that I once had, or probably I never used to have. So you can use the multi-maca to help you with that. PMS issues, hormonal imbalances, and even the menopausal issues, it helps a lot. And actually, hormonal imbalance has a way of predisposing you to having vaginal yeast infections, like itchiness all the time, vaginal itching. You're getting itchiness all the time because of fungal infections that keep coming to you because of your hormonal imbalances. Now, you can correct that by making sure that you're also not missing your multi-maca. Now, we have a lot of women who have used maca for different benefits. We have this lady who was having irregularities in her periods, and she was able to correct that. This person was tired all the time with stress, not being able to sleep well, no libido at all, but she was able to correct that with using the multi-marker. This was someone who was testifying. She was using actually all the 3 supplements that I am going to share: the multi-marker, Vitalize for Women, and Royal Jelly. And her the vaginal discharge, the what we call the ute in Swahili, the vaginal discharge was more. So it gets rid of the dryness that most women face, and that causes even pain during intercourse. Now, so many ladies have said about that as well. The dryness disappeared because they were using the marker. The libido increased because they were using the multi-marker. So it's not just, we don't just use marker for the benefits of libido and things like that. You need these other benefits like hormone balance, energy levels, your stress levels, and balancing your whole body. It's very important for you to be taking multi-marker. But also we have Royal Jelly. Royal Jelly is another magical product for women, and actually it's designed for queens. You know why? Because the only food for the queen bee, there's only one queen bee in a colony of bees. Now, the queen bee only eats royal jelly all their life, and it ends up giving them a very longer life than normal bees, but also it gives them the ability to produce so many eggs per day, over 2,000 eggs a day, other than the regular bees can do. Now, in a human being, it also has so many benefits for your skin, your hair, your nails, your brain concentration, allowing you to calm down as well. It's a relaxing product that allows you, even for people who have insomnia, they can't sleep well, Royal Jelly will calm your body down and help you to balance your system so you can relax more and enjoy your sleep more. But even for hormonal balance, it's very beneficial, and it's a fertility superfood as well, because when it comes to low eggs, or unhealthy eggs, you have people who are doing IVF, and it ends up failing many times because it needs your eggs to be very, very healthy, very high quality. Now, with our normal imbalanced diet, it's so easy for your eggs to not have the health they need to have. Now, Royal Jelly will boost fertility because it will allow you to ovulate. It will allow you to have healthier eggs. And it's not just for women, even for men, they use Royal Jelly and it helps in their sperm's health. So it's really beneficial in a lot of ways for women. Even if someone has irregularities in their period, too much or too little, you can use Royal Jelly and it can help balance your periods in that manner. Now, all these supplements I'm talking about, they're just nutritional supplements. They're not there to treat, like I said, but again, they're there to disrupt and change the way your body behaves. Now, we have again so many testimonies around people who had infertility, and they were able to correct their health in that area and be able to conceive because they used this package, what we call Women Vitality Pack. And before we even go further, I wish to welcome, I hope we have like extra 15 or so minutes that we can finish the extra products I want to talk about, but I want us to welcome a lady in the house here. I hope she's in here, Mercy, so that she can share her own testimony of using these products, the fertility products that we have, the vitality, I can say, because she didn't use them for fertility. I don't know if she wrote her name as Mercy. I hope this is the right Mercy. Mercy, if it's you, I'm asking you to unmute. Please just get on board and share with us your story before we finish up with the rest of the products I want to talk about today. If you're here, Mercy, I want you to share with us what products you used and how they helped you and the difference that you felt using them. So I think she's not here right now or able to unmute herself right now. So she'll probably join in at the end. Stay tuned as I'm going to finish with the other products. So these vitality products, I can say for any lady wanting good health and vitality when it comes to your reproductive health, don't miss these 3. Again, let's go to the others. Now, when you speak of women health again, we cannot run away from omega-3s. And we spoke of the benefits of omega-3s when it comes to your hormone balance, but it does so much more than that. And our omega-3 comes from fish oils. Together, we also have not just omega-3 in it. It also has omega-9 that comes from olive oils. That gives it the benefits, not just in your reproductive health or your brain health, even in your circulatory health, making sure that you get rid of those bad cholesterol in your system that are causing cardiovascular health issues, causing the tingling sensation in your legs and things like that you could be facing. So it's so vital for your cardiovascular health, but also the omega-3 will be beneficial for your brain health, not just for yourself. If you're pregnant, for your unborn child, if you're breastfeeding, for your breastfeeding child. And it's very important for you to feed it to your children as well. That is among my kids' favorite product because it's so important for their brain development, for their eye health, their nervous system, as well as their skin. So it's a very vital supplement for every member of the family, because even for those elderly women who have started to have joint health issues, you need to give them this because it will touch their blood circulation health, but also it will touch their joint health and their mobility, proper vision, proper memory. Again, we have a lot of women telling us, after 40, I forget so easily. I need a memory booster. This is one product that you can use for that. So omega-3s are very, very important supplements. We also have bee propolis because of the anti-inflammatory benefits that it has. We call it the natural antibiotic because the bees use it to protect their hives so that bacteria, fungus will not come to destroy it. Now, for you as a lady listening to me, you get recurrent UTIs, recurrent infections that don't go away. You need to work on your immunity. Bee propolis is one of the very important ones that you can use. Even someone who has ulcers or who has digestive health issues, you can use bee propolis, and I recommend you to use because the bad bacteria could be populating your gut health, causing you to have all those gas issues, constipation issues, and things like that. When you use bee propolis, it will help you to rebalance your good bacteria as well. But bee propolis is also very vital for inflammation. And that is important even for people who have tumors like fibroids and things like that, or cysts and things like that. This is a lady who had 3 fibroids. Rafia, she had 3 fibroids. One was 7 centimeter, another was 4, and another one was 3 centimeter. And her doctor told her, you have to come back for operation. But because her blood was very low, because of the overbleeding that was being caused by the fibroids, she was told you need to wait at least 3-6 months so that you can build up your blood and then come back for the operation. Now, during that time, she got a message like you're getting right now about someone telling her that you can use supplements that could help you get rid of your fibroids. So she said, I'm going to use them religiously. And she started using these supplements you're looking at on the screen. She used them day in, day out. And 3 months down the line, she was able to only remain with 2 fibroids. It means the 3 centimeter one disappeared and the other ones had already started shrinking. Now she continued using the product. 6 months down the line, there was no fibroid there. And she eventually conceived. She's now a mom of 2 beautiful, beautiful kids. Now, we have a lot of people who are facing these issues, fibroids issues, and they're thinking, what can I use? Like I said earlier, even if you have to go for the operation because probably it's too big that you need to be operated on, still don't miss using the supplements. If you have caught it early because you did the ultrasound, which I encourage ladies to be doing often, do just general checkup, do your ultrasound often. So if there's a small fibroid, you can start using the supplements immediately so that you can reverse it and prevent even new ones from coming in. So that is something you can definitely do. It can help you improve your health a lot because it's not just the money that you'll use in getting whatever drastic operation issues, but your health, the lack of health, the time that you'll use just being unhealthy. So all of that you can prevent by giving your body the right tools it takes to heal itself before issues even go further. And we even go to that menopausal season of our life, and we need good nutrition in that season so that our bodies do not suffer, so that we enjoy that beautiful season in our life. And these are some of the supplements that I highly recommended, because again, during that menopausal season, it's so easy to also have the recurrent UTIs. You need the cranberries from aloe berry nectar. You need it as well to reduce your risk of inflammation, because now is the time where your fibroid risk is very high, your cancer risk is very high. You need strong anti-inflammatory products. Cranberries from aloe berry nectar will be very vital for you. Your Vitalize for women, don't miss it. It will control your menopausal symptom, and it will give you the energy you need to fight, your body to fight. It will give you the vitamin C you need for good skin. You don't want to have premature aging on your skin. You don't have to look your age, they say. Now, you need good nutrition on the inside so that you don't look your age. You look even younger than your age, because you get enough antioxidants in your system. Royal jelly as well will give you the anti-aging benefits so that you can live longer, not just anti-aging on the outside, so that your cells will be younger than your chronological age. Now, we also need protein as we age, especially during that menopausal time, because our body's ability to absorb protein, it goes down. And our body's need for protein increases. And if you don't have the habit of exercising, it means your muscles are weakening by every single minute and every single day. Now, you need the protein shake. It will help you boost your skin health, boost your muscles health, and give you the energy you need. But also omega-3, we spoke about it for your cardiovascular health, but also to protect your nervous system so that you don't lose your memory, and you continue protecting your memory at the same time, controlling your hormones and improving your joint health. Now, when it comes to women, when it comes to anybody in general, we need to also alkalize our bodies, and Fields of Greens can help you with that. We have a lot of people who have too much acidity in their systems. It doesn't have to be in your gut health only. It could be just your general body is too acidic. And that is one of the biggest risk factors for cancers, acidic bodies. Now, Fields of Greens, it alkalizes your bodies. Now, that is why it's among the few very important supplements for you to be taking as well. It's very beneficial for the phytonutrients, the natural ingredients that are coming from greens, and not just any kind of greens. The excellent, the ones we call the superfoods that you are basically in your normal diet, you're not getting them. Barley grass, alfalfa, wheatgrass. Even people who have cancers, they are actually encouraged to be taking wheatgrass every day. Now, Fields of Greens will protect your body. Even for someone who is undergoing like treatment for cancers or radiation, they get so much benefit from using Fields of Greens because it's very protective for your cells. Now, you don't have to wait for any disease. Just use Fields of Greens so that it helps cleanse, detox, and give you the benefits of the superfood that are coming from greens. Now, that is among the supplements that I highly recommend for you. And finally, I have to speak about joint health, because for women, this is an area that we suffer a lot on. We have ladies who are saying, and they're complaining, it was the injection they got on their backs that is causing the back pain. But sometimes it's just probably your weight, that if you are overweight, it's so easy for our joints to get the extra pressure and end up getting the pain, and the wear and tear on our joints will be bigger. But at the end of the day, as we grow and get towards the menopausal season of our life, our body's ability to absorb calcium goes down. So we need the extra boost of calcium, but also we need to strengthen our joints. The fluidity in our joints, it weakens as we age as well. So these are the supplements that we need to be taking. The Forever Freedom, we have the Arctic Sea, like I shared, Forever Calcium. You can use the heat lotion to massage and get rid of the pain that is happening around your joint area. But we also have a transformational product. It's a new product and it's very transformational for your joint health. It's called Forever Move. It has 2 clinically proven ingredients. Turmeric that has curcumin, whatever you can call it, however you can spell it. But the curcumin is very important for a lot of reasons. One of them being anti-inflammatory benefits, but it's also anti-cancer. So it's not just for your joint health. It will protect you for a lot of in a lot of ways. Now we have the curcumin from turmeric, and it also have natural eggshell membrane. that is very protective for your joints. It will increase your body's ability to create collagen, and it will naturally boost your energy and flexibility around your joint area. So for people even who have severe pains, it could be your mom, it could be your dad who is facing painful joints. This is a product you definitely need to recommend it to them. And even after they use it for just a few days, a few weeks, they will tell you they're feeling a lot better. So recommend this product, because the best gift we can give our loved ones is the gift of good health. There's no any amount of money, any beautiful house that they can replace the feeling of good health, the feeling of your pain going away. So we need to give our parents and our loved ones the gift of good health. So ladies, you have listened to me until now. I'm so grateful, and I thank you for your time. And I just, as I'm finishing, encourage you to also think about yourself, to also love yourself. In loving yourself, you're able now to love others better. If you don't love yourself, there's no way you can extend the love to others. How can you fill your cup? It's by investing in your own health. It's by you thinking about yourself and asking yourself, what am I doing about my health? Am I just tolerating these issues that are happening around me, around my health? Or am I able to do something about it? Let me encourage you, lady. If this year, now we are in September, we are about to finish this year. Ask yourself, since the year started until now, have you ever done a medical checkup? Have you ever gone to the hospital and checked anything? Probably we have ladies in here, they don't even know their weight, even just your body weight, that you just need to step on a scale and know where you are. You don't even have a scale in your house. I usually say there are measurements, there are checkups you need to be doing right in your even bathroom. You need to check your weight. You need to check your waistline. Are you over 32 inches? If you are, you need to do something about it, because that is one of the biggest risk factors for insulin resistance and diabetes. You need to start doing something about it. It will encourage you to lose that weight. Do you check your blood pressure? Do you check your blood sugar levels? Do you go ahead and do an ultrasound every now and then? Because if you don't do that, do you go and check your hormones? Do you check your insulin levels? Because that, again, most people move around with insulin resistance without even knowing. One of our very good professors in Tanzania, Professor Janabi, said 9 out of 10 people have insulin resistance, especially for women, and they don't even know about it. Now, insulin resistance is one step away from diabetes. But do you check up? Do you go for that regular checkup so you can know about it? Set a plan. Don't let this year end before you go out there and do your medical checkup. Most of us probably know about Pastor Joshua Selman, and he said it really well, that it's lack of wisdom, not doing your part, not going to the doctor and telling the doctor, check me head to toe and know what is going on inside me. Because you cannot know how to behave if you don't know what's going on in your body. Now, most of us, we just tolerate, we ignore, we just move around with diseases. And just surprisingly, one day you'll end up falling down or getting a big diagnosis, which probably you could have prevented by what you're doing. Do your part and let God do the rest. We don't have all control of our life, but there's a lot that we have control over, and we need to take that control and do something about our health. Let me encourage you to start investing in your health today. Don't wait for any red flag. Just start today. Whatever that spoke to you as you were listening to me here, and you need to take action on it, take action on it today. Check someone who invited you to this meeting. Tell them, I need this and this and this. Women, we waste a lot of money buying dresses that 3 months down the line, we think they're not even beautiful. We don't like them anymore. We buy shoes every now and then. We put them on dying bodies. We put them on bodies that are not healthy. What good is that? Take more of that money. Take some of that money that we give into vain things. We put money, we pay for, I don't know, going to a kitchen party, going to a baby shower, going to a whatever. Use some of that money and put it for your health. Again, reminding you, we only get one bodies for the rest of our lives. But if we take good care of them, they're very enough to take you to the destiny that God designed for you. there is a purpose for your life, and you need to be here to fulfill that purpose. So I hope you have been blessed by this session. I'll be here just a few extra minutes. If someone has a question, please just drop it on the chat. I'll look at it and answer it. But I thank you so much for tuning in and for being with us until now. I hope you got value. Don't just sleep with that value. Share it to someone you know, because you could be transforming a life. You could be helping someone else that is probably facing issues right now. So I hope there is no question. I'm looking and I don't see any question. So back to you, Pauline. Thank you so much again for the invitation to be speaking here, and I'll leave you to officially close our meeting. Thank you. Pauline?
Wow,
okay.
wow. Thank you, Daktari. This has been one of the most insightful presentation I have attended. Anytime I get into your presentation, there's something new I'm learning. And from what I'm reading from the charts in here, there's so much appreciation. They want you back. They really want you back for another session. And I had some few questions earlier on. There's one lady who was asking for a 26-year-old who has been having hormonal imbalance. What can she use? That was a question I saw in there. And then there was another one asking, should I use all these products at the same time? I know that's a question maybe most people are asking. Do I use the Actic C? Do I use the royal jelly? Where can I start? Maybe you can give us an insight on that. But also, we have, let's take those two questions, and then maybe if there's any other, I will mention. Okay. But so far, so good, yes.
All right, awesome. Very good questions. Now, for the first one, for a 26-year-old who has hormonal imbalances and what they can use, I would recommend they could start also with the drinks, the berry nectars, so that, because I said, if you have an unhealthy gut, that could be continuing to fuel your hormonal imbalances. Also check your weight. If they're overweight, then they should handle that as well. But also using the right supplements like Vitalize for women, Multimaca, and Actic C that are very basic and very important and vital for someone wanting to control hormonal imbalances. And the second one who said, okay, can I use all these products together and things like that? Yes, you definitely can use a variety of products together, and our products, they work best in synergy, meaning it's best to use in the right combination. That, like I showed you the Vitalize pack, you can even add the Actic C there and the berry nectar at the same time. Use them together if you want to touch your general reproductive health and you want to improve your hormone balance and things like that. But depending on which area that you need urgency or that has priority in, you could be giving yourself 3 months periods of focusing in a certain area. Like, okay, now I notice that I am overweight, I need to control my weight, and then I need to probably start working on my hormones. So you could start with working on your weight by using the C9, using the F15 so that you can control your weight, get to your ideal weight. And even as you're using C9 and F15, you can use the vitality supplements as well, because the C9 and the F15 will be controlling your weight, but the supplements, they'll be fueling your nutritional part so that your hormones can be back in order. So you definitely can do them at the same time. Or you can say, okay, I'm doing the C9. After 9 days, I'll start using the supplements for my hormones balance and getting my system as a lady back in order. It's fine. Or you can say, okay, right now, my main area of concern is my joint health. Then you can use all the package for joint health, at least for 3 months in any area that you want to focus on. Give your body at least 3 months of focus. You can be able to change and shift some products later, but in the beginning, it's best to give your body the combination that touches a certain category that you want to handle and use them consistently at least for 3 months. I hope that answers that.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. And for the people who are asking for the recorded session, we will definitely share the link as soon as we finish this meeting. But also for people who are asking, how can they order? Kindly consult the person who sent you the link or who invited you here. They are going to share more on how you can get the products either as a member or at retail value, whatever fits in your budget. Just see the person who invited you tonight. And saying that, I want to take this opportunity to once again thank you, Daktari, for sharing this knowledge with us. I'm sure it's going to carry us a long time. I mean, there's so much we need to actually practice. The thing is, you need to just take a part of whatever you learn today and work on it and get started on using the supplements, you know. So thank you very much. And all people who are in here until now, it is good night from this end. God bless you so much. And until next time, when we're going to be having this, we're definitely gonna be having Daktari very soon because of the public demand. Asante sana Daktari, ubarikiwe sana, and
amen,
it's good
amen.
night,
Thank
guys.
you so much. God bless you, everyone. Good night.
Yeah,
I
so
will be
it's so
back.
much.
No worries.
Yeah, thank you very much. We'll be waiting for the recording, and God bless you. God bless you all. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.